Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. The lesson for grade 6 math you can find all the lessons perform multiple operations with integers, add, subtract, multiply or divide two decimals and evaluate numerical expressions involving whole number. Let me just fix the lesson name issue. Hold on, still it is showing grade 5 math. Let me just fix. So just 1 minute. Mm, Still, it is showing grade 5 math, right? But right now we are on grade 6 math, right? There is something wrong with the lesson name. You can see here the lesson name is already updated, but there is something wrong with the lesson name. So just leave the lesson name issue. I will keep saying again and again that is grade 6 math, right? Yes, that is grade 6 math. So let's just start with the chapter mixed operation. Let's just start with the lesson that is add, subtract, multiply, or divide two integers. Yes, hello everyone. We are on right now, we are on grade 6 math. There is something wrong with the lesson name issue. I tried to fix, but I can't, right? So focus on the lesson, please. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is add, subtract, multiply, or divide two integers. So the first one is subtract 10, take away 78, right? So 10 take away 78 means 78 is a bigger number. You are going to subtract a smaller number out of the greater one, right? So usually you cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one, right? So, but because we have the negative numbers also, so we can subtract, you have to do 78 minus 68, and then you need to put the negative sign. So that would be negative. Negative 68 means you subtracted a smaller number out of the greater one. Got it? So let's just start with the test questions. So right now we are on grade 6 math, right? There is something wrong with the lesson name. So please don't worry about lesson name. Here, also one more thing, you don't have to go to Skype to contact tutor now. You can simply see this live chat button. So simply click on the live chat button if you need help with the lesson, and you can contact with, like, you can just click on the button, just write a message, and you can contact any tutor. Let's just start with the test questions. Negative 6 times negative 9. So when you multiply two negative numbers, the answer is always a positive number. So negative 6 times negative 9 is 54. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is 72 divided by negative 8. So which is the correct option? In case of multiplying and dividing integers, if one of the number is negative, the answer is negative, right? So here 8 is negative, the answer is also negative. Very good. That is negative 9. The correct option is option number 2. The next one is 5 times 5. So simply you are multiplying two positive numbers. So answer is always a positive number, right? That is 5 times 5 equals 25. The correct option is option number 3 is the correct option. Very good. The next one is subtract negative 3 minus negative 3. So which is the correct option? Very good. Subtracting a negative integer is same. one. So negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Very good. The correct option is 0. Option 1 is the correct option. Negative 10 plus 99. So which is the correct option? Negative 10 plus 99 is 89. Option number 3 is the correct option. Got it? Negative 5 divided by 1. So which is the correct option? That is negative 5. In case of multiplication and division, multiplying and dividing integers, is if one of the number is negative, the answer is negative, right? That is the case of the division and multiplying and dividing integers. The next one is 9 plus 10, which is the correct option. Yes, that is 19. Option number 2 is the correct option. You simply have to add. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is that is perform multiple operations with the lesson. Hold on. Mm, it became on top. The final test button, the final test click. I just reload the page. The final test is always at the end of the last lesson. And if it is not working, you can go to the cannot go to the final test until you completed all the test questions for all the lessons. Evaluate. Let's just start with the first example. That is 12 divided by negative 1 by negative 1. So you have more than one operation, right? Multiples. So you have to follow the same thing. The order of operations, you have to go from left to right. You have to evaluate division as they have the higher priority. There are no lessons. Maybe The website is under, like, there are going, there are so many updates going on on the website. Maybe that's the issue. You can just contact the administration. Probably they will help you. So the first, you have to evaluate division and multiplication, right? And the second thing, we are going to evaluate plus and minus. So you have to go from left. If you have division first, you have to do division. If you have multiplication first, you have to do multiplication. So going from left to right, the first thing is divide. You have to simply divide. To said if one of the number is negative, the answer is negative. So negative 12 divided by negative 1. Now both of them are negative, so answer must be positive, right? They did not answer. You contacted administration or you clicked on the live chat button. Which lesson is it? Just write the lesson name over here. I will send a message to the administrator. Which grade and which lesson? Yes, that is grade 6 math. There is something wrong with the lesson name. So please don't worry. We are working on grade 6 math. The chapter we are on right now is mixed operations. The lesson I am on right now is perform multiple operations with integer. Okay, 7 divided by negative 1 times negative 1, right? So you can see here you have division and multiplication, same question. So you can go from left to right. So going from left to right, the first thing is you need to evaluate the division, right? So 7 divided by negative 1 is negative 7. Now you have to multiply negative and negative 1. So the correct option 7. Marzina, it's okay if you are in grade 5. You can just write down the lesson name for which you need help, like the one you are asking about. Just write the lesson name. I will send a message to administration. Administrator, they will look into the matter. The correct option is 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, evaluate. Negative 3 minus negative 12 divided by 4. So going from left to right, the first thing is you need to evaluate negative 3 minus negative 12. So subtracting a negative integer is same as adding. You have to do negative plus 12. So no, hold on. You have to always evaluate division first. Sorry, I forgot. There's subtraction and division. Division has the higher priority. So divide first. Got it? Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3, right? And now saying a negative number is same as adding. There is something wrong with the video name. That is a technical issue. I tried to fix the lesson name, but we are on right now. We are on grade 6 math. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Option number 1 is the correct option. I know the video shows grade 5 name, but there is a technical issue that right now we are on grade 6 math. No, we are done with grade 5 math. Right before this session, I covered grade 5 math today. The next one is evaluate. Marzina, hold on. Just listen to me carefully. Grade 5 session is at 6 p.m. today, right? Before this session, I just did grade 5 session. Right now we are on grade 6 session. So there is something wrong with the lesson name. That's a technical issue. Usually once a week, this problem occurs, right? So please don't worry about the lesson name. Right now we are on grade 6 math. If you need help with grade 5 math, you can just click on the live chat button and there are tutors available to help you. Got it? Okay, so again, we learn multiplication, right? So going from left to right, you have to perform division first, right? So 3 divided by negative 3 is, you have to do negative 1 times 4, so that is negative 4. And if you need help with a language, so you can just refresh your play page and click on the other live session. So the correct option is negative 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is evaluate 14 minus negative 1 times negative 1. So multiplication has the higher priority. The first need to evaluate is multiply negative 1 times negative 1. That makes the 1 positive. Then you have to do 14 minus 1. So the correct option is 13. The correct option is 13. Option number 3 is the correct. The next one is 8 plus negative 2 plus 9. So which is the correct option? So that is 8 plus negative 2 plus 9. It's okay if you do know about grade 6 math, right? Very good it is. So just add, so going from left to right. 8 plus negative 2 is basically you're adding a negative, so that is same as subtracting. So 8 minus 2 is 6 and you have to do 6 plus 9. Very good. The correct option is, got it. Option number 3 is the correct option, right? So right now we are on grade 6 math, right? There is something wrong with the lesson name. I don't know how to fix. I tried so many times, but I can't. So right now we are on grade 6 math. Okay, so you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Here you can see the live chat button. Any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button and you can see tutors are available there to help you. But they are available during the shift timing, that is from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Okay, the next lesson is add, subtract, multiply, or divide two decimals. I'm not worried, but you got confused the lesson name. That's the issue. Okay, next one is multiply. You have to do 0.9 times 6, right? So first thing is you can multiply them without decimal number and you can multiply without the decimal and you can put the decimal point here. For example, I have 0.9 times 6, right? So you can do 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54. You have only one decimal point, 4 lessons usually, right? So you need to count the number of decimal places in the factor. You have only one decimal place, that is in 0.9. So you need to move decimal point one place left. Usually the decimal point is over here. So you have one decimal place, you need to 4. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the next one is 10 times 0.8. That is 10 times 8 is 80. You can have only one decimal place. So yes, the correct option is 8. 0.1 times 4. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 0.4. Option number 3 is the correct option. Very good. Multiply 4.6 times 2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 9.2. Option number 1 is the correct option. The next one is 18 times 0.3. So which is the correct option? That is 5.4. Option number 3 is the correct option. Got it? Very good. The next one is 0.3 divided by 6. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1, that is 0.056. 6 times 5 is 30, right? Well, let me just explain. That is 0.3. So 3 without the decimal point, right? You need to put a decimal point. Like the correct option is 0.05 because you have to go for 0. You need to add a 0 before dividing. That is 0.3. You cannot divide 3, right? So you need to put a decimal point over here and you need to add a 0 over here. You need to also here. So that is 6 times 5 is 30. The correction is 0.0. Number 1 is the correct option. It's not 2. That's option number 1. 0.05 it is. The next one is 4.8 times 0.1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 4.8 times 0.1 is 0.48. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is I think that's the last lesson from this chapter, mixed operation. Evaluate numerical involving whole number. The lesson. Let's just start with the test questions. That is 4 divided by 2 plus 1. So you have to keep in mind like which operation you have to do first. So going from left to right, you have to do divide first. 4 divided by 2 is 2 and then you have to add. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Marzina, earlier we tutors are available on Skype, right? But now the system is updated. You can simply click on the chat button that I showed you before the test. Like if you, uh, before starting the test, you can find the chat button or right below the corner, right? And you can just click on the chat button, write a message over there, click on the send button, and you can find a tutor for you there. It's okay if you don't have tutors there on Skype. You can just click on the live chat button. Just try once and see if the live chat button is working. Evaluate the expression. Just go back from this lesson, right? And you can find there the chat option. I will show you once I'm finished with this lesson. 3 divided by 1 plus 3. So you from left to right, you have to divide first because division has the priority. I will show you. Just wait for a while. 3 divided by 1 is 3, and then you have to add. So 3 plus 3 is 6. The correct option is 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Let me just finish this lesson, then I will show you. Evaluate the expression 5 plus 2 divided by 1. So which is the correct option? You have to do 2 divided by 1 first, right? And yes, the correct option is 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is you have to do multiplication first, right? Yes, 5 times 4 is 20 and 20 plus 2 is 22. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. The next one is 3 plus 5 minus 4. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? The next one is 4 divided by 1 times 2. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 8 is the correct option. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. Two times 5 plus 4. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 14. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct, the next one is 3 divided by 3 times 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1. 1 is the correct option. Okay, so you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So let me just show you how do you use the chat button option, right? You cannot find the chat button option on the test, right? That is on the lesson. Lesson, for example, working on this lesson, like here you are, you can see the live chat button here, right? Just click on the live chat button. I think I cannot because the tutor role. So I cannot. You just click on the live chat button and see if the button is working. You can chat with the tutors. Got it? Okay, so you can complete the lesson. Yes, you can. I can contact. Like for example, I have the department and name. Example, I have to do math department here. For example, I can write my name. So let's see who is going to help me. Over here, right? So you can this way write two integers, perform multiple operations with integers, add, subtract, multiply, or divide two decimals, and evaluate numerical expressions involving whole numbers, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice question. Either you can contact any tutor on the live chat